let's do this. Oh, I'm not ready. I'm really not. This. Okay. Let's do this. Let's. In the middle of the night, my mom is so proud of me. I love it. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, it's just a web series. Come on, it's nothing. I'm gonna be fine. 17 episodes, chilling, living,
life.
I don't know. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, up. I already have goosebumps. I love it. Okay. Ooh. Yes.
Hello and welcome to my complete absence of viewers. Today on Life with Laura, it's your guide to life in the Science
Life with
University
Laura, I
Library.
love it.
Should you find yourself spending
Laura
your summer
in the loop.
vacation inside a
Life with
central
Laura.
library, the first thing to do is figure out if the architecture
Laura in the loop is behind on the board. Oh my god. Love it.
One clue may be the way that it treats cranky, nigh invulnerable vampires.
What? Oh my god.
As opposed to
What
tiny
the hell?
little college girls who might be, for perfectly valid reasons, sort of kind of wallowing over past mistakes.
Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening right now. Laura and Carmilla.
Not that the wallowing has continued. Nothing like 2 months hiding in the stacks because the library is the only place that you're safe from the ancient evil who played you for a chump, to put things in perspective. Which brings us to cuisine. A crucial skill when your sole food source is vending machines is creativity. Need a smoothie? How about a nozzle coffee and granola bar whip up? Perfect camp dinner? How about a beef jerky casserole? Craving a salad? So am I. Of course, there is the option eat out, really far out. See, near as Laugh's been able to figure, the library contains, well, everything, and so any one space like this room can connect to anywhere
Season
else. Which means when
3.
you open a door, maybe you get a hallway, or maybe you get an undersea world filled with really angry shrimp. The good news is that Laugh's been able to crack the code for Howl's moving library. Well, at least one part of it.
3 to the left for the central.
Laugh.
Whoa. Yeah. 2 right for snowy Uberval. Yeah.
Carmilla is so
5 to the right.
unimpressed. It's.
So
Oh,
volcano.
she's so
5 to the right,
tired.
volcano.
Oh, this.
Oh, but I do have this really cool one. Okay.
Oh,
2 down.
this.
Cyberpunk dystopia.
With that nailed, there's nothing left to fear. Except for fear herself. You may remember that we lost track of Perry and JP after Corvée stormed HQ. Well, despite the fact that all off-campus communication has been shut down by a firewall even Laugh can't breach, we did start to get some transmissions.
Oh my god!
Good morning,
Abby,
students
oh
of
my
science.
god!
I know many of you are still recovering from the
Fears
unfortunate
of
events
my
of last
god, look at
and
her.
my altered state might be shocking. But let me assure
The
you,
dean!
my sleeping dears, your dean will never give you up. With the generous sponsorship of our friends at Corvée, Silas will
my
rise again. And
God.
no one, no matter what dank little hole they're currently hiding in, will interfere with our glorious unearthing of knowledge.
Flawless.
See you in class.
Flawless.
Mother
Oh my
dried up, saggy
Oh,
wench of a woman masquerading as a
oh.
sadistic, narcissistic piece of shush.
Shit. Oh.
She can't just possess Period, can she?
Oh, no, it's worse than that. Think about it. Raggedy Ann was acting dodgy all semester.
No, I would have seen something I would have noticed.
Oh, yeah, because you were too busy ignoring your kidnapping trauma
Oh
and
my
resurrecting your
God.
digital pet into a
Annie,
dead
that
vampire.
was
That had nothing to do with Perry.
amazing.
What do you think even have happened?
Amazing.
She was with us the
I
whole
can't
time.
even.
It would have had to have
Oh my
right
God.
from the
That.
moment she walked in here dripping blood.
Okay.
I should have seen it. So perfectly her. How'd he breach a wall? Not with a battering ram. He'd give him a helpless girl and let them
Oh
invite
my
their doom right in.
Months. Perry's been gone for months.
After that long, could she still be alive in there? Well, that's the least of our problems. You heard her. She's never gonna let us free, no matter how far we run or where we hide. But we're safe in here. Were you not paying any attention last semester? Nobody is safe anywhere. She'll find a way sooner or later. She'll crush us like bugs. She always does this. There's no running, there's no hiding, there's no safe until she's dead. Harm. Yep. Thought living with your ex was awkward. Try being trapped with said ex in a magical library after you got her sister killed and then sacrificing your soul and your friends and your morals to save her life. And she still hasn't followed me back on Twitter.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know I'm supposed to come up with some
Burn.
brave new plan to stop Corday instead of
Oh my
letting
God.
Carmilla and Lizzie Borden on my mother. It's just... I'm not saying I'm pro-evil now. If I see someone kicking a puppy, I won't be all, yay, go about your puppy-kicking business unhindered. It's just... Maybe I'm not the girl to pick a fight with some ancient fiend I could never beat anyway. But what am I talking about? This is a lifestyle show and you don't exist, so... Entertainment! You're trapped inside for 2 months, cabin fever is a factor. Try learning a new skill. Like learning to play the
Oh my God.
water glasses.
That is the best thing I've ever seen. I need.
So what's happened?
I'm gonna make yours like that. That's a promise. Oh my God, that was the first episode. Oh my God. Oh. So many emotions. Oh my God. This is on.
This just does not get
Oh
any
my
less
God. Oh. Okay. Bad
Laura,
blood.
you okay? Did the books from the poli-sci section get loose again?
No, but our whole water supply did just turn to blood. Apparently the library thinks rogue biographies of cats in the brain aren't terrifying enough.
Are you really sure this is a library? I mean, I know it can be kind of unpredictable, but that seems almost biblical.
Why are you two ruining my nap? Did you let out another bibliophage? There's been a small adjustment to our water supply. Oh, and this is bad news because...
Well, for those of us who can't properly digest hemoglobin.
Oh.
Carmen, are you okay?
Bad blood.
I don't know, it tastes like dead. Wouldn't all blood taste kind of dead? No, this isn't like yesterday dead or 3 weeks ago dead. This is like predates opposable thumbs dead. Ugh, I think I need to bleach my tongue. Why would the library be messing with us?
I don't think this is a library. This isn't its MO.
Do you think this
We've
could
been
be
waiting for the other shoe drops.
strife, pestilence, now water and blood? Do you think she's opened another gate? Sure. Don't worry about me. Go do your Sherlock Watson thing, because it's so impossible the evil book repository is punking us. She shouldn't beat up personally or anything.
Sherlock. Oh, not season 3. Okay, oh sure.
Where'd these come from?
Harry Potter's glasses.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yes, very stylish, but my eyesight is funny.
They
Thank
even
you
have-
very much.
His glasses.
Seriously? I told you the library was up to its old
Mm.
tricks.
Maybe.
Did you or did you not just witness felony assault eyeware?
Low-grade telekinesis is just how I
Oh.
communicate.
So when it attacked us in the basement, it just felt we were neglecting our Faulkner?
Yeah, pretty much. Anything?
Other than eye strain. No.
Carmilla Potter. Nice to
Wait.
meet you.
There's
Yes.
some kind of runes forming around the door.
Do you recognize them?
No. But I'm not sure that matters. They're translating themselves.
Awesome. Can I just... Oh, A, Al, B, Y. What, do you recognize them? Or what did they say?
Hello, idiots.
No.
Oh,
What?
that sounds super mystical. I think whoever wrote this could see the future. How could you possibly know that? Yeah, you, the vampire, and the 2 dropouts. Yeah, we're totally able to see the future.
You're running out of time. If you want to stop her, the Book of Lives is the first talisman.
Anything else?
No, there was just some kind of date in the bird sigil. 1874. That's the year the university was founded.
Book of Lives is the first talisman. Did the dean ever say something like that?
No, but there's gotta be something to it. I mean, I've seen her use charms, bracelets for protection, possession,
Please.
amulets.
Stop her. Books and talismans. It's creepy prophecy boilerplate.
Addressed specifically to us.
I've seen that bird symbol somewhere before. Maybe in the special collection.
Feel up to a little research?
Not really. We don't even know that the dean is behind the whole dead blood thing. And I have plans to redo the book nook.
Right. I'm sure you've got some important stenciling to do.
Excuse me.
Nothing.
Oh.
Just because I'm not flinging myself face first into your Kill Bill quest to end your mother.
Laura, none of us will be free until she's
Dead. Pushing up daisies, no fog in the mirror, definitely not coming back dead. You've been clear. But since when do you have a problem with me choosing handcrafts over moral danger?
I don't know. Maybe I just remember a girl who rallied an entire university to find her missing roommate.
Maybe I remember everything that happened after that.
Do what you like. There's a difference between learning from your past and letting it roll.
Oh my god, I'm so speechless right now. It's... Oh!
Hello, ducks. I'm not interrupting anything
Oh!
important, am I?
The Dean! Ah, that was the second episode. Oh my god, yeah. I have a feeling this will be the best season. I have a feeling it's so freaking cool. Everything's so cool. The library. I mean, everyone.
Hello, Mother. What do you want?
You never call, you never write. You stay hidden away in that moldy old library.
Oh, are you feeling sorry that you and your goons haven't been able to break into a library?
Oh,
As
Theo.
Silas's primary sponsor, corporate prefer you use the term intern. Goon doesn't stress the potential for career growth that our entry-level positions offer. It's definitely why the Zetas jumped on board.
Well, intern, collaborator, dead man talking, it's all the same to me, really.
You see, this kind of hostility is why we need to chat. Clearly, you can keep disemboweling the help and snooping around my business until I find a way to track down that tesseracting book nook. Crack open the enchantments keeping me out and kill you all, but frankly, I'm a busy woman and that sounds time-consuming. So, I'm prepared to offer you a truce. Stop prying into my affairs and I'll leave you alone in your cozy little library.
All we have to do is back off and you'll stop trying to kill us?
Well, isn't she the clever one?
Maybe it's worth thinking about. I mean, if she really is willing to leave us alone.
Yeah, and just how long until she's done with whatever she's up to in that pit before dispose of meddling teenagers returns to the top of her to-do list?
Age has made you so cynical, darling. Listen to your little pet. Stay out of my way, and you can play house in that junked-up reading room until the end of your meaningless lives. I may not be able to reach you right now, but force me to come and get you, and the results will be unpleasant. Am I making myself clear?
Transparent.
Wonderful. I look forward to your unconditional compliance.
Something's changed. Something's rattled her. Something we know or something we've done.
Or maybe your mom is as sick of this whole grudge match as we are and wants some peace and quiet.
So she can what? Finally catch up on her reading?
Look, I'm not saying trust her. That would be ignoring the death threats and the possessions and the centuries of human sacrifice. I'm just saying, maybe the problem is that we cornered her, what with all the murdering her minions and trying to kill her.
Oh,
Maybe if we back off, play it safe, we can find ourselves some leverage.
really? So you think she'll just give back to her if we ask real nice? Oh, you should start a hashtag.
After everyone,
Hashtag.
everything we lost.
A hashtag.
Truce is better than you and LaFontaine and I risking our lives.
Well, it would be if she actually meant it.
But what if she does mean it?
I have known my mother for over 300 years. She doesn't do truces. She doesn't do mercy. The only reason she'd be talking to us is because there's something we've done or something we might do that makes us a threat. It's put us back on the board.
The board.
What?
The board of governors. I told you I'd seen that creepy symbol before. It was totally the seal of that creepy owl lady from the board. And she was totally an oracle. Ukuku, the prophetess of Eridu.
Do you think she's the one who wrote us that message back in 1874?
I mean, it's possible. If the board was supposed to keep control of the dean, maybe she saw the dean was going to try and get rid of the board and wrote us down a message.
And Cookie Lady couldn't have warned us before, oh, I don't know, all of last semester happened?
I don't think anybody's claiming she was a very good oracle. She definitely missed the part where Vordenberg was going to kill her.
Okay, so this Book of Lives, maybe it was like a board backup plan or some kind of weapon?
Or a bargaining chip to get revenge on the body snatchers to give Perry back.
Okay, where do we look for it?
Well, it just so happens we have 142 years of board meeting minutes in the back catalog.
Lucky yes. Let the mind-numbing boredom begin.
If the dean finds out you've opted for secret weapons research, that's the end of any chance for peace.
Well, I'm thinking that won't be a problem if she doesn't find out until I'm killing her with it.
Ooh. Carmilla, you're my favorite. Oh God, no, I don't even have a favorite. I love everyone. Well,
How goes the secret truth violating archive dive?
Well, somewhere around 1924, the tech started moving on its own. So either the board schemed to do so the lacrosse team with werewolf hormones that's somewhere else to be, or I just really need to cabinet.
Did you find anything about the book? Or the Hellgates? Or the Talisman?
Would you care if I had?
No, of course not. Because I have this scarf I'm making.
Really? That's why you were looking at the crime board?
Just ran out of yarn. Wasn't feeling guilty about anything.
Of course.
Bad button now.
Okay, don't want to alarm anyone, but you know how our lives kind of depend on my having figured out what kind of crazy the library's going to throw at us next?
Yeah?
Oh, it's gone, it seemed. Like somebody poked it with a sharp stick?
Like we're being attacked. Yeah. I think maybe your mom figured out what you were up to.
what the freak is happening? I don't. But I have goosebumps. I mean, it's a good sign.
Space whale?
How is the dean even doing this?
No idea. Oh, red room full of knives.
The dean can't just break in here and get to us, can she?
I don't know. I think the library's shifting like this to get away from her. Nuclear wasteland, iceberg, room full of knives again.
Oh, Hermione!
No!
This had to be
Oh my God, that was the best. Oh no!
I don't know, maybe the board was for a while.
Laura.
Dystopia, angry shirt world. Ooh, room full of knives. It really likes that one.
Yeah, or maybe it was her plan all along.
Wait, how many times has it shown us that red room? With tornado knives? Seems to be stuck on that. Do you think it means something? Could be. Hey, I think there's something on the altar at the end of the hall. It's that creepy owl symbol again. Yeah, I see it. Where are the glasses? Give me the glasses. Give me the glasses. Yeah. We both we need them there.
How could you possibly know that?
Because of the giant set of glowing rooms and say the book we need isn't here. It's.
I love the effects. It's so.
Yeah, you're right.
I just love it. It's
We're not going in there. That is a bad room.
bad room.
Right at it. Maybe it is, and maybe it wants to help, or maybe it wants to grind our bones and make us bread. It is
Yes.
big on consistency. And if
Laura
you
doesn't want to leave. It's simple as that, Carmilla.
Because we're running the generation, there's getting a paper cut. I'm a vampire.
That's not even the point.
What is?
Fine, let's say we fling ourselves into that chainsaw masquerading as a root, and you get your talisman. You
Doesn't
know
want to lose you, Carmilla. That's why.
It's just gonna tell us a mention for a secret potion, or a relination death piece, or after that there'll be another thing, and another until finally one of them gets us, or your mother gets us, or we drop dead of exhaustion, and I don't want to live like that anymore. I just want you and me and Laugh to live our safe little lives, eating out of vending machines and not dying for no reason. As touching as this was, I think I found a flaw in your will be safe with the twins. The dean can't keep us up forever. I will be dead way before that. Please, Harm,
Oh,
don't
Oh. Oh.
Hey, score one for the library. We're saved.
Hooray.
Carmilla! Oi! Oi!
You'd think that since everything in this room is part of the library, you'd be more careful about messing itself up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't conceptualize order and chaos the same way we do. Hey, can you stop with the stress cleaning? You're making me miss Perry.
Sorry, I just don't want to think about. How long now?
36 minutes, 12 seconds. 4 minutes later than the last time you asked. As soon as I'm finished gearing up, I'm going after her. Nothing's stopping me from coming too.
I can't believe she did this.
Really?
Yes, it's selfish and inconsiderate and.
Totally in keeping with her brand new, all-consuming desire to kill the dean.
I mean, what does she expect us to do? Just follow her blindly into terrifying danger because you shouldn't put people in a position like that?
You don't say.
And, I mean, we just barely got away from the dean last time. What does she think we're going to do if we get our hands on the book? Carm can't expect us to just back her up on that.
Look, I'm pretty sure Carmilla's not expecting you to back her up.
Oh, God, you think because she's been in here for 36 minutes?
38.
38 minutes that she's dead?
No, what I'm saying is Carmilla's got a fairly good grasp of the obvious.
The obvious.
That you're reacting to the trauma and disappointment of past failures with a combination of deliberate withdrawal and denial. As far as defense mechanisms go, it's been pretty effective.
I see. So you think I'm too much of a coward to go in there?
No, I don't think you're a coward. Frosh, over the last year, I've watched you take on a vampire with a spatula, a diabolical corporate takeover with a news podcast, and a murderous fish god with no plan whatsoever. So do I think you're afraid of a souped-up blender commercial? No. You're afraid that if tragic vampire lover out there gets her hands on something to use against the dean, you're gonna lose her. And between all your repressed, squishy feelings and everything you gave up trying to save her, you were completely unable to deal with that possibility.
That's not what I'm. My feelings are not squishy.
Of course, the only problem with that line of reasoning is that denial are not books and talismans or not. Carmilla is going after the dean who, if the state of our drinking water is any indication, is using the Book of Revelations as a warm-up act. Do you really think our friendly neighborhood vampire stands a better chance without whatever help we can give her? Look, if you're not ready, you're not ready.
Sorry, laugh. I just can't.
Oh my God, laugh. God, this
He
really.
survived his work until he's still cut off from psychology today.
Ooh. Go inside. Oh. Going.
See you again.
Yay!
Yeah, you weren't the only one. That was a...
Oh.
That was the library's idea of helping opinions to review the concept. Well, if the book is
Oh my God,
we need to test us.
Laura.
You know, the worthy, we've got to admire his creativity. Very Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I'm feeling very appreciative of the blow darts in my
Hey! She who jumps into death traps does not get to whine about her butt hurt.
Oh, is that so?
Yes. It's a very well-known fact that I just made up right now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Just make up all the rules now.
Well, that's what happens when you disappear for so long.
No repressed squishy feelings here. Cute as this whole butthurt thing is, I'm gonna go analyze this desiccated book husk we just risked our lives getting our hands on.
So, congratulations, I guess, on the whole successful book quest thing.
Don't worry. I'm sure it'll send us hunting some horrible death beast soon enough.
Good evening, students of Silas. I come to you tonight
Yes.
with
Yes.
sad news.
Yeah.
Most of you are, of course, fearfully loyal. There remain those who insist upon defying their dean, who think the simple fact that I haven't been able to reach them yet means I have no way to hurt them, as though their teachers and classmates and friends are not here in my power. And so, with that in mind, my dears, let's discuss the concept of consequences.
What do you mean consequences? What? What?
It is so disappointing to offer an olive branch only to have one's efforts rejected. But I'm not one to waste a teachable moment. And so an object lesson in the cost of defiance. You all remember our beloved journalism professor, Miss Cochran. Apparently the professor disapproves of Silas's new direction. So much so that she decided to impersonate a student named Nellie to infiltrate the site of the new Corvée Educational Center and send classified information to unauthorized personnel in blatant disregard of Silas' communications policy. As such, I've had no choice but to strip her of her tenure and all its attendant privileges.
Oh my god! Oh.
Let me be perfectly clear, students of Silas. Disloyalty will not be tolerated. Whatever little plans you're currently hatching, they're already doomed.
Okay, you're right. She knows about the book.
Yeah.
How could she possibly know?
Does it matter? She has secret spies or spidey senses or a freaking mystical panopticon, which is why we should never have gone after her in the first place.
No, but something's tipped her hand. She's made a mistake. I mean, she would never unless there's something in that book that's a real threat to her.
Yeah?
Something that could finally end her.
Tell that to Professor Cochran.
And the great evening star fell, burning to carve its path through the gates of Urgel, 8-pointed, and for every pointed watchman. For the dead, the ocean, the bones, and the great grass plains. For every pointed shackle closed. For the dead, the ocean, the bones, and it just keeps going on like that for a while.
Fixing that jar,
Maybe
yes.
if I'm ever writing a world's
Priorities.
prophecies,
God.
and force a bad luck.
I think.
Mm.
Oh, look, this one rhymes. Perfect. 4 to make a circle, 4 to make a cage. The word, the blood, the chalice, and the liar's heart presaged.
You know, maybe it'll make more sense after a good night's insomniac staring at the ceiling.
Sure, you do that. Hey. How are you doing?
After watching my favorite teacher's soul get sucked out of her body, peachy. I know Professor Cochran was an academic zombie resurrected to save on faculty salaries, but she taught me a lot. She gave me the only A I ever got at Silas.
And you still think making nice with my mother is the way to go?
It's not that I don't get it. After everything she did to you, to me, your matricidal urges, totally justified. It's just everything I did last semester played directly
No.
into her hands.
Too warm.
Choices I made that got Danny
Too
killed,
warm.
that got Maddie killed. They came out of me believing that my life is some kind of story where good stood up, fought and vanquished evil, and that love can never hurt you. And you're right, that was naive. So, I'm trying to figure out what the new world-wise Hollis would do. At exactly the moment that you decided to graduate from Apathy Gal to Lady Vengeance. And welcome to Irony Land and its sister nations. Serves you right, Laura.
I'm not doing this to punish you.
I know. If I really thought it'd be as simple as get all 4 talismans, stop the Dean.
Wait, what did you say?
Get all 4 talismans, stop the Dean?
Where in the name of all that's unholy would you get the idea there are 4 talismans?
Were you listening to the book? 4 to make a circle, 4 to make a cage, the word. That's probably the book, because Cookie Lady said. Yeah. She said that the book was the first talisman, right? Which leaves the blood.
The chalice and the liar's heart for sage.
Yeah, exactly. Dollars to donuts, those whatever they are, the other 3 talisman. And you need 4 to make a cage.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. 4 board members, 4 talismans to cage the dean. Not quite as clear cut as 1 ring to rule them all, but nothing half semester of English lit can't handle.
You're amazing.
It's possible the extreme crafting wasn't quite using all my bandwidth.
I mean, do you even realize if we could get all 4 talismans and finally, and my mother, do you realize what this would mean?
You mean, besides getting to go somewhere with an actual beach for summer vacation?
No more running, no more hiding, no more constant threat of her hurting us.
Going to a school where the only thing you have to worry about is surviving are your exams. Getting Perry back.
Finally being free.
To do anything, go wherever we want. Oh, like Paris. We could go to Paris and get a crappy apartment and read Simone de Beauvoir and eat chocolate croissants.
Oh no.
And by we, I mean you.
Oh, so awkward, so awkward.
You could do all those things. That anyone to remind you of past disappointments.
I should. I'm gonna kill something to eat.
I do need to be haunted by my stupid mistakes forever.
Yes! Maddie! Queen! Oh my god. Yes! Yes! Goosebumps! Okay. Yes! Yes! Such a sneak. Sneaky peeky. Oh gosh, it looks so fab. Fab, 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 fab. Poof. Maddie! Oh, that was. Ayo.
Greetings, researchers of the future. For tracking purposes, it is the 78th day of my involuntary expedition to the Silas University Library. Efforts to breach the university's outgoing firewall continue to be futile as the encryption algorithm evolves faster than I can analyze it. Whatever the dean's got wired into the system, it is next level. Meanwhile, on the forcibly extract the malevolent alien entity possessing my best friend front,
Flora in the loop. Oh my god. That's so
progress has been made in the acquisition of the Book of Lives, which may well be the first component of a fourfold supernatural containment device. I'd like to be able to report more, but due to recent personal developments, my colleagues are less research focused than I could hope for. Exhibit A.
Hey, can you read me back that footnote on
Oh
Personal
god.
boundaries?
There are cobwebs.
As if Laura hasn't spent the last 2 months obsessively cleaning every square inch of this place. Still unconvinced? Exhibit B awaits.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Just feeling after you.
University to Exhibit C.
The way I see it,
Oh my
we've got
God,
three
he's
major
doing
avenues
yoga.
of inquiry.
Oh yes. This.
1. What are the other 3 talismans?
Must be
2.
good.
What exactly is the deed and how is she possessing Perry? And 3. What does she hope to accomplish by opening up the gates of hell? You know what? Give me the glasses.
Oh my God. Oh.
Seriously?
Oh, Carm, your gaze showing. Yeah, David. Oh,
Working so hard.
That was
Thought you might want some coffee.
amazing.
Oh.
Oh.
Did we get it on the book?
That's it. How in Scully's name are we supposed to find the other talismans and save Perry when you two idiots ruin everything with your insipid relationship drama? Figure it out!
Sheesh.
They do sort of have a point. Clearly, there are feelings that we have for each other. It's just, things are also complicated with the past and us being really different people. So maybe it's better if we just acknowledge that there are feelings, but that it would never work out, and clearly it's getting in the way, so maybe it's best if we just tried to be friends.
Friend?
Seems healthier than the whole doomed relationship thing.
Well, I guess as long as I don't have to braid your hair and talk about girls, then you can call me whatever you want. Young Frankenstein will be pleased.
Wait, didn't I read Maddie's locket?
Darlings, I thought I'd check in and make sure you got my message.
You mean your impromptu journalistic roast? Yeah, you completely convinced us that we'd be safe in your clutches.
That's hardly the point, dear. You're usually so quick on the uptake.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I guess we were a little distracted with your complete failure to break in here and make good on your threats. Tell me, does it smart being outwitted by a pile of brick and mortar?
Are you so sure that's what happened?
Is it just me or is it getting kind of cold in here?
Wily as our bookish friend is, there's only so much of space and time to hide in, and doing something momentous, say, opening an ancient book full of powerful prophecies, why, that might just be like shooting up a flare.
You're bluffing. If that were true, you'd be here already.
Maybe it's entertaining to think of you
Getting
little
shiny.
Powerpuff grappling with real prophecy. What would you do if you found your doom waiting in those pages? What would you do if you found hers? But perhaps you're right. Perhaps I'm only bluffing. Maybe even if I did find you, the enchantments keeping me out of the library might be too strong. What could I possibly do about that? You look positively chilled, little one. Has someone left a door open somewhere?
Hey, we need to borrow a book.
Oh my God. Was that Danny? That was the. It must have been. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for Vampire Danny. I'm not. Oh God. Oh God. But okay. Okay. Oh. Yeah. It was Danny. Okay.
Danny!
And
You're
the
lying, Hal.
motherfucker
You're
too.
lying.
Okay.
It's not a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Xena doesn't have a heart, baby.
No.
She's a...
Vampire.
The dean turned you into a vampire?
Surprise.
God, Danny, I'm so sorry. If I would have known that...
You would have what? Sent flowers. Weren't you a little busy surrendering the campus I died for to save your sweetie bear? Before my body was even cold.
You'll have to forgive my associates' lack of professionalism. Vampires, you know. But we are here in an official capacity. The Book of Lives is the exclusive property of the Corvée Corporation. Hand it over now and we won't have to forcibly expropriate it.
Forcibly expropriate? Oh, meathead. You've gone and forgotten who can rip out whose spleen in this equation.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be me.
Oh.
What's the matter, dead girl? All those times we tussled, now you're not up for a rematch? Scared of a fair fight.
What my associate means to say is there's no point in trying to keep the book from us. She's more than capable of...
Can the business speak? Your major was sports management. Besides, the book is right there.
Danny, this isn't you. Whatever the dean did to you, it's not who
You
you
think
really
I'm
are.
upset because the dean made me a vampire? As if it wasn't the best thing that has ever happened to me. What was I before? Weak, gullible, naive, dead. You could hardly wait to get rid of me.
That's not what happened.
Please, like you cared about anyone except your precious Carmilla.
Why are we still talking about this? Break some bones, grab the book. The boss lady is not a fan of inefficiency.
Sweet gigs, you know. Better, faster, stronger, and taking orders from the toady who killed you.
Whatever. He's not even the only person in this room who's tried it.
Yeah, you hate me. I get it. But you know, the longer you let Mother twist you into her tool, the more you'll have to regret. And trust me, eternity's a long time to live with it.
Are you feeling sorry for me? That was the funniest thing
Yeah,
I've
she's
heard.
so
in
scary.
ages.
I don't like this. I
The
don't
way
like this,
the dean
Danny.
talks about you. You used to be terrifying. Her
But I
red
kinda love
right
it too. I
hand
can't-
standing beside her in the
So
fine
many
gale gets
feelings,
moving.
so
Yeah, by all means. Explain our plans
look
right
at
to
you.
them.
Carmilla the Fangless Wonder. The vampire in love.
That's not even. We're just friends.
Really?
Laura.
That's interesting. So
You're not
does anyone
fooling
mind if I
anyone.
do this?
Oh. Okay.
I mind.
But Holmes, I'm finally your type. I thought you liked the bad girls.
You know, I'm really starting to miss the humorless do-gooder in you.
Let her go, Lawrence.
Ooh, what's a non-girlfriend to do? Surely a talisman that can control your all-powerful, epically evil mother is more important than some friend. So you're gonna hand over the book? Or am I finally gonna get a taste?
Oh.
Now we're talking. Hand it over.
No. No. Ha!
Fine. Have it your way.
Boom.
Do it!
Oh my god, the phone is. Oh my god! Oh my god! What? Oh my, what's that? What's that beer spray? Oh my god, I can't. Okay. Okay. Whoo! Whoo! Oh, 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 oh. Ow!
What the hell is this?
Bear spray, I was right. Woo! Oh, God. Papa freaking Hollis.
Sweetheart.
Still all about that bear spray, huh?
We need to talk about the friends you're making.
Danny's not a friend.
Really? Because couldn't help but notice you went for snowy Uberwald instead of live volcano.
Not now, okay, Carm? God, Dad. Wait,
God, Dad.
how are you even here? Last time we talked, you were packing the car to come get me for Christmas vacation, and then the earthquake started.
Yeah, well, you remember Mrs. Kransky, right? Well, her son Louis, he applied to Silas, and I brought him along to check out the campus. And then when the earthquakes happened, well, we got stuck in Einhorn for the night. Around 3 a.m., I get woken up by Mr. Hollis, dude. Your daughter's making some crazy-ass vids.
Video? You saw my videos?
The missing roommate, human sacrifice, my roommate the vampire bit me.
Well, the blood loss was minor.
But none of that compares remotely compares to the fact that you were possessed by an evil, supernatural, evil dean of a private university where I am paying an exorbitant amount of tuition to keep you safe. Anyway, I left Louis in Einhorn, and I nearly drove off the road twice trying to get here, and then the last huge earthquake just swallowed my car, and I was rescued by a giant, which would really have been upsetting if videos hadn't already broadened my horizon. So anyway, this giant, Bob, he needed help navigating through the Styrian Alps, and he has a cousin, apparently, who works here. Do you know him? He works in the phys ed department. Anyway, everything was fine. We decided to hike in together, and everything was was going great until we came across a safety patrol of Styrian villagers. Well, it might as well have been the crowd scene from Frankenstein. And then I managed to sneak onto campus while they just kept chasing poor Bob with those pitchforks. And then it was just about the little tiny swarms of dragons and talking fungus and a lady who I think was a harpy. None of them had any idea what might have happened to you. And then I saw this door, and I put my ear up against it to listen, and I hear you. I hear you getting assaulted by a vampire again.
Awkward
How many
silence.
of my videos did you see exactly?
Wait, Laura, great news on the racist front.
Dad, this
Ow.
is my friend,
Oh.
LaFontaine. Laugh. This is my dad.
Wow, you weren't kidding about the overprotective
What the
bed.
hell
I'm
is
pretty sure my
on the
parents have
loose?
rented out my room to a nursing student and decided she's my replacement.
LaFontaine. Laura's talked about you. You're the biology major with the sampling obsession. And who doesn't want to be a girl anymore.
Dad, that's not.
It's fine. It's less about the she and more about the they these days, Mr. Hollis.
Oh, of course, my apologies.
It can take some getting used to.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can deal with vampires and giants. This is hardly a stretch.
That's very logical.
I love him.
So anyway,
I love him. I love Papa Boys.
Do you ladies
that
and
was-
not ladies? Just mind giving
Love
me
him.
the one with
Love
my
him.
daughter?
Love him.
Of course.
Thank you.
Come on, Betsy. I need an extra pair of eyes on these.
Oh,
Look, honey, I only saw Louis Kransky's greatest hits, but believe me, it was more than enough.
Good. Because some of those videos might have been edited in ways that could be misleading.
Really? So you're not camped out in an evil university, dating a vampire who nearly gave you up as a human sacrifice?
Okay. Yes, but escaping the evil
oh,
university was.
oh my god, Papa Hollis looks so much like my dad. It's
That would never hurt me. She saved
actually a
my
bit
life.
creepy, okay? It's
Would your life have needed saving if she wasn't in it? Do you remember what I said to you when you told me you were a lesbian?
Thank God you finally said it.
dropping, dropping the L word. Yes,
Yes! That!
yes.
And this might be so
Oh
shocking
my
to
God.
you, but Murderous Vampire wasn't exactly what I had in mind!
Dad, seriously, are you more concerned with the evil university or my love life?
Is there a difference?
It's not even like that. We aren't even really together anymore.
Oh? Alright, well. Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm sure it's
They
not like
are.
you
They
really
just
see
don't
it.
know it.
She does get points.
They
for saying
are
it.
together. Don't
So we
say
can take
stuff
it away
like
when we leave, but
that.
you just have to say your goodbyes before we get home.
Wait, what? Home?
Yeah. Honey, as you spent the last 5 months battling through untold insanity trying to find you. You bet your sweet Bippy I'm taking you home.
So, but she can't leave them. Can she? No, she can't leave Carmilla, and we know it. That's ridiculous.
So your dad's on an epic quest to find a healthy vending machine, you know, for a complete paranoid. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, I thought you'd be all Hollis reunion after party, but instead you look like somebody ate all the marshmallows out of your cereal.
He wants to take me home.
Everyone's so
The same man
pretty.
who used a baby monitor
Everyone's
on you until
so
you were 11.
freaking
Shocker.
pretty
Yeah.
in this show. It's
I mean, yeah.
does
you know,
everyone in Canada look
tell
like
him I'm
this?
an adult now.
I don't know.
What decision?
Maybe. It's.
Dad's planning to really work. His friend can get us out of here. After everything that's gone wrong, everyone we've lost, the idea of getting the hell out of here.
Well, what about Perry or JP?
We don't know if either one of them is still alive.
We don't have any evidence that they're not. How can you even be thinking about leaving when most of the student population is in chains and the dean is planning on opening up the gates of hell?
Yeah, the situation is dire at Silas University. Guess what? It always has been. The only thing my getting involved ever did was make it worse. You
know, as one of those who was almost fish food? I don't agree. You're scared, and you're allowed to be, but no one's coming to save us. We're all that we've got, which means that if we leave, it's over.
Laura, girl, the hell up. God damn it. Maddie! Just pooping up. Work it. Work it. No! Harry! Don't take Harry! She's gonna paint. Yeah. Hello, sis. I just came by to paint a circle, you know, yeah. No? No, I'm not. I don't know. She... no.
So those are new.
Yeah.
Do we have any idea
No.
who they? Well, that's suspicious. They look almost Sumerian. Maybe Carm can help translate.
Yeah, I think she's a little preoccupied at the moment.
Yeah, because I need life advice from a man who found out about vampires yesterday.
Well, you catch up fast when one of them is lunging at your daughter's neck with her razor-sharp teeth.
The last time I told you I needed the blood to stop the little weasel who was about to get us both killed.
Oh, well, that makes it all better then. Are you ready to go?
Go.
Okay, let's everyone take a breath. Carm, maybe let's ixnay on the upplay talker on my dad, yeah, and Dad, maybe you can hang out with Laugh while Carm and I chat. You can tell them about that panic room that you built with the autonomous ventilation system. Yeah, go play MacGyver.
You know what? It must be so easy.
Leather pants.
To have this luxury of being so blasé
Work
about all this
work
violence.
yes.
Because the image of my daughter's bleeding neck is burned in my mind. The idea of her laying on the ground bleeding and never getting up.
Dad.
All right? How many times has this place and these people nearly taken your life? Well, I'm not giving them another chance. First light, we're getting out of here. First light.
So you're leaving.
He wants to take me home.
And what do you want?
I don't know. I can't remember the last time I felt sure about anything. I've been so scared for so long. The thought of going home, sleeping in my bed, in my room with my books, with everyone trying to kill me, it has a certain appeal. But will I ever be able to forgive myself if I just run away and leave Perry and all the students in the pit behind?
Calm.
Laugh? With you?
What do you want me to say?
I want you to stay.
We're friends now, right?
Yes.
So I can ask you for advice. What do you think I should do?
As your friend?
Of course.
I was gonna say.
I think you should go.
What?
No.
Ask for my advice. It's my advice.
I have to say, this is disappointing.
Is that the Dean?
I didn't raise you from oblivion to have you turn tail at the first sign of bear spray.
Does she know we can hear her?
Unless I've made a dreadful mistake, Miss Hollis. The answer to that should be no.
Oh my god! Creepy! Or everyone's coming back. I love it. This. Yeah, I like this. Ooh, ba-doop, boop.
JP, is that you?
I believe so.
How are you?
I was ambushed by the gentleman from Corvey and tasered extensively.
Where are you now?
Somewhere dark. There are chains, wires, pain. But you need to listen.
Wasn't my fault.
Yeah, I blew out chunks of the book with my dramatic romantic quarrels. Someone's on their rag.
It's not my period, you misogynist blackwit.
The plan is simple, children. Open the gates, and it's my world. No more nations, no more culture, no more people. Unless you count the ones who keep us slaves. And the only obstacle to that would be Carmilla and her doomed little paramour using those talismans to stop me. If you intend to serve me in hell, so to speak, you'll need to bring me something more substantial than excuses.
Hey, D-Bear.
Oh,
Dark
Kirsch.
side thing, and I don't want to break your style, but the parody lady's talking about hell on earth. Aren't you worried that might be a little bit aggro?
Kirsch, are you going to shut up or am I having beefcake for dinner?
I'll be good.
Oh.
Don't think a guy ate an actual beefcake, do you? Because I'm seriously jonesing for protein and...
JP, you still there?
For a little longer. You had to know.
When she opens the last gate.
Hell on earth. We all die.
No, JP, you can't go. I have to find you to save you. I need, if you're wired into the firewall, there's...
I'm not sure you can. My body, I can't move. I'll sing when I can.
So that's her plan. Unleash hell on Earth. Rule it. Kill everyone in her way. It's clear. Concise.
It's why you and your dad need to get out of here. The bio major and I can find the other 3 talismans.
No,
I could lead you
you
in.
need Laura. It's.
Yeah.
Oh.
A good guardian.
I don't know. They look like Sumerian, but they're not Sumerian.
They're definitely in the Book of Lives. They crop up everywhere the second talisman is mentioned.
Laura, all this.
Are you getting anything from the
I
glasses?
can't leave you.
Yeah, something about putting your toys away when they're done. Yet they definitely haven't made sense since someone dropped them.
No.
So
No.
Dad's pretty much packed up everything, so I guess it's.
yeah, no.
Yeah, it's the
I've got a
time
lot
to
to do.
No.
I have to trace down where JP
put
is.
yourself
wired
together
in
and.
make a list
God,
of doomed species
the hell?
capable of long-term possession. Wow.
Okay.
Enjoy your life, Laura.
So, how do you plan on getting off campus?
Dad's friend Bob,
Oh,
giant.
Dad. Yep. Stay
Turns out he
there.
was more than a match
In
for
the
some
background.
torches and pitchforks. He's waiting for us in a T4 world. He'd still come with us.
Yeah. Bet your dad would be thrilled about that.
He'd get over it. And who knows? Maybe the dean wouldn't even bother hunting you down. Maybe
Hell on Earth would just stay in a nice little radius around Silas.
not so much, huh?
Come on, sweetie. We should get going.
Oh, back off. Oh. Kiss. I don't know. Just do something.
I just never really imagined it ending this way.
How did you imagine it ending?
I don't know. I mean, Dad came all this way, and it's not like I'm some indispensable chosen one, and the smart thing to do would be to leave, right?
Clearly.
Bob's waiting.
Oh my god, Bob can wait, okay?
I don't know. I guess I thought I'd graduate and get a crappy job and go to Comic-Con with the girl I love. And why should that be too much to ask? I mean, why should the dean just get to decide that she's all power hungry and wants to be queen of hell and ruin everything for the rest of us?
Do you care? You're going home.
I can't just pretend that hell on earth is going to stop at the doorway of my childhood bedroom.
Well, it depends on
Exactly.
what I reinforce it with.
No. Dad, you want to keep me safe. And I get that. But this isn't your decision. If the dean is planning on ending the world in an all caps kind of way, I'm not safe on the sidelines. None of us are. The only way that we'll ever be safe is if we stand up, if we stop her, if we fight.
If you think I'm leaving you here.
Dad, look at this face. You know this face. You know what it means. And you know that I'm right. That's why you're going to stay too.
All right, well, this discussion isn't over, young lady. I have faces too.
So, how exactly does this new world-wise Laura Hollis plan on stopping my mother?
Well, we need 3 more talismans, right? I think I know where to start looking.
Oh, this is so fucking great. Oh, season 3, oh my god, act 1. Speechless. Woo! Goosebumps.
All right. About a year ago, I put my journalism project up online because my roommate was missing, and unbelievably enough, I'm doing it again. With JP and the library's help, Laugh thinks we can get 1 blast through the firewall, so we're broadcasting everything we've recorded over the last few days because you need to know what's going on. The Dean of Silas is some kind of ancient, unkillable, seriously evil thing. She's possessed my former Flordon and is using the student body as slave labor to open the gates of hell. Near as we can tell, she's got 4 open already, and when she opens the 7th, it's going to unleash, well, hell, which, from everything we know, is going to be immediately bad for Silas and shortly thereafter the planet. When I put up that first vlog, I didn't know if anyone could help. But if you're out there, if there's anything you can do, help us with the weird non-Sumerian symbols we can't translate, loan us a secret wand or army of ghosts or Death Star blueprints, anything, we'll take it. If we're still, alive in a few days, we'll try and broadcast again, but until then, just keep on hoping.
So not exactly we will fight on the beaches, huh?
Was I not inspirational enough about the impending doom? Look, we have to stop the Dean. I wouldn't be getting my Christiana Monpuron if that wasn't the most important thing there is, but the girl who thought all she had to do to save the world was get a webcam and be all stand women of Gondor doesn't live here anymore. I'm a realist now.
I'm glad to hear that. Because if you're planning to stay here and save the world, then we need to establish some ground rules. 1. No more keeping secrets about vast supernatural conspiracies.
That's fair.
2. No more gallivanting off on dangerous missions.
Okay, we don't gallivant.
3. You run by any plan or activity that you intend to undertake by me for safety assessment. And you will wear any safety gear I deem necessary.
Dad, I am not wearing a biohazard suit again.
So I'll just be anywhere but here.
You must think I'm ridiculous, what with your sex, blood, and rock and roll attitude, but this is my job. Just making sure that she is safe for as long as possible.
And how do you plan on doing that? By locking her up in a tower?
It's a thought. It'd be something with really high walls.
Yeah, like a deep moat, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe one of those man-eating dragons to guard it. You think that would work?
I don't know. She's always got a knack for finding trouble.
Oh, don't I know it. When she was 5, she tried to rally her kindergarten class against the evils of princess culture. Yeah, it was no less terrifying then.
I bet.
See, which is why I don't understand why you would have her stay here instead of coming home with me.
You think it was my idea?
What? Oh, please. She did not dig her heels in until after her little chat with you.
Trust me. If she were listening to me, you'd both be on your way back home.
What?
Oh.
That is unexpected.
Oh.
Thank you.
Did she really try to start a kindergarten uprising?
And there she was, pigtails and all, and she says, I have proof, Mr. Vice Principal, that you have been embezzling from the 4th grade Candygram Fund.
You're kidding me.
And he had to resign. In fact, there was a picture of her in the local newspaper that I think I still have in my wallet.
Dad,
No, that's her
what are you...
preschool pageant right there. I'm just showing
happening here?
Carmilla some photos.
Some baby... Oh, God, this is what an aneurysm feels like.
No, come on, don't be embarrassed. Oh, that's her little lady boy.
No, it's time for you to go. You have to help LaFontaine with a science power tool. Just go.
Just lesbian vampire now. Oh.
I don't know what you're getting all pink and huffy about.
You mean besides the mortification?
He's proud of you.
Which is amazing when you're 5. At 19, you could start treating me like an adult, you know?
I don't know. The only father I ever had saw me as an inconvenience until I was old enough to be traded as chattel, so can't really empathize with embarrassing wallet photos.
Carm, I didn't think of that.
That's okay, it's not something you have to.
I know, but no, it is. Because we're friends now, right?
Stop.
Yeah. Sure. Friends.
Yes. Friends. You know, people who care when their callous attitude hurts the other one's feelings.
Wait. Is this because I wanted you to leave?
No. Yes. Should I have felt after everything?
It was to keep you safe. Which is all you've been saying you've wanted to do for the past 2 months while you moped around embroidering Firefly dialogue on the curtains. And then you didn't even go.
Well, sorry, my post-traumatic revelation was inconveniently timed for you.
You oh, you mean how you're a realist now?
Yeah.
A realist? Really?
Well, it's better than being a...
You're just lying to yourself about that.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Wait. Calm down.
A what?
Smug.
Hypocritical.
Superior.
Delusional.
Condescending.
Tightly wound.
Narcissistic.
Prissy,
Uncaring.
nerdy.
Nihilistic.
Journalist. You
Little
wish you
dead.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay. 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 Woo. Okay. Blah. That. Whew, I can't breathe there. Okay. 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 palms. You can even see it in this bad lighting. I'm so. Oh. Applause. Okay, thank you for that nice moment. Jag vet inte ens vad jag ska säga på svenska, okej? Förstår ni? Well, that was nice. I can say that. That's pretty much the English I can say right now. I don't know. It's yeah. Yep. Next episode.
Hey, Betty, and anyone else who might be watching.
Oh,
It's been about 72 hours since you popped up on Extra Ex Machina, which for those of you who
okay.
pretty much like this.
Okay. Now I'm not tired anymore. Thanks.
I'm sorry, I seem to think you keep saying that the soul-sucking sword that probably only left Carmilla alive because she didn't manage to, kill anything with it is the second talisman.
Since when is she an expert in ancient Mesopotamian languages?
My high school GPA was a 6.7 Morticia. When it turned out an evil fish god had decided to hijack my brain.
I am sweating so bad. You don't even know. It's.
Which just left us with the issue of getting our hands on the sword. Last we knew it was where Carmilla had dropped it. In the anglerfish pit.
Killed me.
You know, the Dean and her minions from Corvia are currently engaged in the archaeological excavation of hell. Like, literal, actual hell.
Okay, so we repel down.
Repel. We have no idea how many minions the Dean has down there, or how deep the excavation goes.
Okay, so I build us ninja suits and we hang glide into...
Ugh, you non-skulls always make everything way too complicated. I go in and get the sword done.
And the possible army waiting for you?
Well, it's simple. I carefully, stealthily eviscerate anyone stupid enough to get in my way.
Like the Dean.
Well, in the event we encounter her, I've narrowed down the demon list to about 5 kinds of awful she could be. There are the Sumerian ones called Lilitu. You can use an amulet to cast them out.
So a 1 in 5 chance. We play exorcism roulette with the Dean?
You know, I bet nobody ever accused Tesla of playing exorcism roulette. Sounds like your dad's plans are ready for some applied genius. Let me know when yours are.
And Dad's got a new project. Of course he does. My luck, it's probably one of those tracking chips they put in pets. Look, I know you'd much rather just lone wolf it into the pit and grab the sword.
Really? What gave you that idea?
Because it's what you always do. And I get it. That's why discussing strategy with the preschoolers when you're so much smarter than us. It only gets worse when it's about your mother and your revenge, because then you might have to admit that your feelings are getting in the way. Then you might have to admit that you have feelings.
I think you better leave the insights to those who attended freshman psychology cupcake.
Like it's some profound revelation. You never want to admit how you feel. Not how angry you are. Not how scared you are that you'll never escape your mother. Not that you don't know if you can ever forgive me. Not that you aren't as confused as I am about what that kiss meant.
Please. I think nobody's ever kissed me to make themselves feel better.
That's not what I was...
Of course it was. Okay, you want to talk about feelings? You're scared and you're lonely. And you're not sure you're up to saving the world because you couldn't even save this place. And you wanted to forget that, so you let go of your little friends act and you kiss me, and that's fine.
No.
But it doesn't mean I'm gonna blindly go back to following your lead. I need that sword. And if you don't have a plan by sundown, I'm getting it myself.
So yes, if you were wondering, it was possible to make the Carm situation worse. For lo, I'm Laura Hollis, romantic kryptonite.
Oh.
What would Hermione do? Right.
Oh my god,
Definitely worried about
I
her
need
feeling
a
awkward
yard like
to know
that.
about these
It's
feelings.
the best thing I've ever seen. It's
Kissing.
magical. It's
So,
kissing.
instead of obsessing, I have found us a primo source of intel. You may remember these weird bursts of static we were getting a while back. Turns out it's Mel, who's been podcasting the lowdown from the pit on the silent Ethernet.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes.
So glad you found time to care. It's not like we've been down here for, 2.5 months. I can't believe I thought this was going to be an actual rescue.
Hey, this is totally an actual rescue.
The same way your glorious plan to reclaim the school ended with Lawrence, all evil dead, and the rest of us in a literal hellhole reenacting the Ten Commandments.
Okay, yes, that plan hit a few snags, but we have a new, much better plan of which you are an essential part as our pit person. Pit insider? Ooh, embedded pit correspondent.
This is the worst.
We just need to figure out what's going on down there so we can nab the sword, collect the other talismans, defeat the dean, and let everyone go. Wham bam, totally a plan. Laugh, are you okay? What's going on?
Yeah, no, not to throw a monkey wrench in all the planning, but I think I figured out what kind of demon the dean is.
Laugh, that's amazing. What are we looking at? Sumerian wind demon, creepy super succubus, ooh, terrifying gorgon. Can we exorcise her?
Yeah, turns out that's not so much a problem, because the dean is a god.
What? How? Oh my god. How are they supposed to fight a freaking god? Oh.
Like a god. Like a full-on this flies to wanton boys, destroyer of worlds, I'm the alpha and the omega god? God? That doesn't seem...
Okay, yes, Mother is controlling and immortal and narcissistic, but
Good
there's
glorificus.
no way that she's a...
She's a god. Do we have a plan for a god?
Not really, I'm an atheist.
Oh,
Before we deify
me
anyone,
too. Oh my
you
god.
stop
Best
doing
line
your
ever.
quotes. And you, explain to me how you came about this little revelation.
Okay, so I've been making a concordance of the Book of Lives, looking for clues about the other talismans and why they might affect the dean.
Okay.
And I kept coming across all these references to Inanna
Trying
and
to-
Ishtar and Astarte and the Descent.
Not to think about that kiss.
It's just a Sumerian
Focus
play.
on that.
Yeah, but the book keeps talking about it like it never happened. Like, for some reason, the Inanna chick was psyched about descending into hell, so the other gods were like, or no, and they used blood magic to bind her into human form using 4 talismans. Which, given that the dean's looking to open the gates of hell, and we're looking for 4 talismans to control her...
Inanna. She's a pretty big god. Like, we aren't talking about some third-rate footnote in charge of sheep bedazzling. That's like your nemesis is Zeus or Odin. Zeus and Odin aren't real. Wait, are Zeus and Odin real? Shouldn't we have known if gods were real?
Of course they aren't real. And even if they were, there's no way that Mother's Inanna, because Inanna's a capricious god of love and warfare. Alright, but she loves unquestioning worship and tricks people and threatens to summon the dead.
We're up against a god. Does anyone else miss the days when all we had to deal with were vanishing girls in university? It was probably only run by vampires.
Oh, hi. Hi, remember me hanging out in a pit full of Zetas and vampire?
Boy, shut the fuck up. What are you doing over there?
Look, if you 3 are done having your religious crisis, then maybe you want to, I don't know, listen to a freaking podcast and then make a plan to get the sword.
Let the wolves devour you and all your cookies. God, crap.
Wow. So I guess that's been happening.
It was nice to see Elsie again, though, huh?
Okay, so here's the lowdown. They have us working in 16-hour shifts. And near the end of the day, they ring this big bell, and then we all trudge back up to the barracks to sleep. Usually either Lawrence or human tapeworm Theo are supervising with a few of the Corvée goons. But near the end of the day, he gets bored, so he tries to kick off a little early, for beer and a party around and harassing the people prisoners. Back in Diffusion's probably your best chance to slip in.
And the sword. Do you even know where it is down there?
Well, that's the good news. I mean, if any of this can be remotely considered to be good, nobody wants to touch that thing. I mean, her supreme prisoners won't even go near it. They had us wall it off behind a cairn of stones while we were digging down to the first gate.
Alright. So we wait for the ship to change, sneak in, and dig out the sword, yeah?
Oh, I still think if we had ninja suits and hang gliders.
We'd be the henchmen from a Bond film. Simpler and less prone to mid-air collision is definitely more our speed, and I'm sure Carmilla will even back me up on that.
Wait, where's Carm?
Did she leave?
Umbrella? She just grabbed a spear and left. But how did you guys miss that?
Oh, run.
Okay. Here we go. Almost there. And there we go.
Okay, I'm fine. Stop fussing.
Oh, I see. So fine is our new code word for mysteriously lost consciousness at the pit and had to be rescued by the frail little humans? Huh?
I must have just hit my head on a rock while I was digging out the sword.
Oh, well. Guess it's a good thing then that you didn't go down there all alone without any backup to carry you and the talisman safely out of the giant evil hell pit.
Is there gonna be a lot more of this bloating? Because I'm starting to miss unconsciousness.
Oh. Guess the library's pleased. So, victory. Well, mostly, despite Carm's little case of the vapors. We managed to steal the sword, sneak back to safety before the dean even noticed we were gone.
I'm sorry I don't say
Score one
anything,
for the team.
but
Laura
after a kiss, I mean...
Did you pick a fight with a god?
Papa always is after some blood. I know. This is me when I'm tired.
Dad, no picking fights. We just had a small errand run and
Into a giant hell pit that you snuck into without telling me.
hell pit has such pejorative connotations. I'm sure its denizens prefer netherworld excavation.
No, you are not wheedling out of this one. We agreed.
No, Dad, you agreed. And what do you expect me to do? In the course of my lifetime, you have protected me from polyester,
They have those carcinogens. They leach into your skin.
swimming holes,
The amoeba that eat your brains.
and my class trip to Clownville.
That place is a cultural Chernobyl. We're not talking about you eating candy corn for dinner, which you definitely also should never do. We're talking about you crawling into a pit where an evil god who's tried to kill you twice has been camped out with her vampire army.
Okay, yeah, when you put it that way, it sounds kind of bad. But I wasn't alone. Laughing Carm were with me.
Oh, great. The revenge-obsessed vampire and the lab junkie with the self-preservation instincts of a lemming. I feel much better. I don't mean that personally, obviously.
Oh, it's
Hey,
totally
no,
accurate, yeah.
Thanks for the support, guys.
What do you think this evil god is going to do when she finds out you stole her sword? This is exactly why they kill the parents off in those stories. I swear. Because if those poor slobs had to watch what their children actually do, they'd go mad, all right? Do you think about what you did? How close you came to hurting yourself?
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make you worry. I don't want you to be so scared for me all the time.
It's too late. When I think about what could have happened to you,
Dad, can't stop things from happening to me. Life happens.
Oh.
And if the dean ends the world, it doesn't matter if you lock me in the tallest tower or the deepest nuclear bunker. Sometimes there is no safe unless you fight back.
I wish you had gotten so smart to figure that one out. Okay. But you need to tell me, all right? And you need to let me know. I called Dad on that one.
Okay. I'll find you some dad-sized adventures. Okay, so less adventure, more Rubik's Cube. We need to figure out what the third talisman is.
We got 2 out of 4. The book calls the third talisman the chalice, but it also called the book the word and the sword the blood.
So it might not be literal. It could be sacred wine or a favorite mug or a bong, like one of the board members had a secret mystical hookah. Not that I would know what a hookah is. It's like some kind of gourd, right?
So the book let sword, so maybe there's some sort of clue on it. Like if we spill blood on it or put it in the fire, like
The One Ring of Sauron? Are we seriously pulling our experimental procedures from Middle-earth?
Safety first, kids. Yes. Flannel and leather. Approving. Safety first.
Ugh, nothing. We spent the last 3 days burning, freezing, and psychoanalyzing that hunk of evil, and all we've got to show for it are burnt fingers. Seriously, Betty, do you have any idea about how to get this thing to spill its talisman beans?
You really want to feed that ego any more than you already have?
Too much helpless Betty-Wan Kenobi? It's hard not to be impressed. When I knew Betty, she was a hot mess barely passing Polly's eye. Now she's gearing up for her second year at Princeton, summa cum laude, VP of the debate team, and nationally ranked as a fencer. Oh yeah, and she's learning dead languages in her spare time. I mean, I barely made it through second term.
Because you survived second term. And hey, if you're being graded on a Silas curve, then
Still nice to have someone to talk to, you know?
why you can't talk to young Holtzman? Or your dad? Or me?
Of course I can talk to you. It's just... With Betty, I don't have to worry about stepping in 5 different types of history before I finish my sentence. Or that I'll be selfish and kiss her and clear violations of the Friends guidelines.
Oh, I didn't mind really.
You deserve better. And you were right. I can talk about being a realist all I want, but I have no idea how to do this.
Yeah, you're not doing so bad. I mean, last I checked, we've got 2 talismans already.
Yeah, I guess we do. Now, if we only had any idea about where to start looking for the 3rd.
Sweetie, I noticed that your evil sword had some dirt on it.
That would probably be giant anglerfish goo.
Of course it would. So I polished it up, and it turns out there's something written on it.
Oh my god, that's more Sumerian. Carm, can you translate?
Yeah, that one's necklace, and I think that one's secret.
So it's some kind of secret necklace? Did one of the board members have a secret necklace?
It wasn't a secret, because I hid one. Maddie's locket. Which I had, and then I lost it.
Hey, Betty. So I've detected a theme amongst the talismans. It's items loaded with personal baggage likely to get you killed obtaining them. I'd have preferred potent potables, but I can hardly wait to figure out what the 4th one is. Maddie's locket. But wasn't that her own super secret life-extending thingamajig?
No, the spell that made Maddie unkillable was on the piece of her heart inside. The locket was something else. I think she acquired it after Mother maneuvered her onto the board. I guess whatever the board was 1,000 years before there was a university.
Will it still work if it's all busted up?
Well, I'm not sure that matters if we don't know where it is.
And you haven't seen it since...
No, I took it off and the next day it was gone. I mean, maybe Red Sonja knew it was a talisman when she came here to steal the book, or maybe the library shuffled it off somewhere. Hey, I'm not the one smacking people with books and writing messages in blood, buddy.
Okay, maybe let's not antagonize Ascension Building.
Although,
if it did stash it away for safekeeping, now would be a really great time to give it back. No? Sorry, by the way. Now it's all you had left of her. Yeah, that's my fault too.
no, it was a lot of people's faults. Lauren's.
But she's alive, guys.
Maddie's.
She's alive.
I mean, she'd have been the first to tell you. She would have killed everyone on campus that got
on her way.
It's so
Still has it, right? Yeah. Wow. Love is like.
Oh.
Maybe we're coming at this from the wrong way.
What do you mean?
Well, Maddie, she'd never bother with all this scrambling around to find talismans.
Well, the talismans were how the board controlled the dean.
Yeah, but before the boards, there were the people that made them. The ones who stopped the dean in the first place.
Yeah, but we're not talking about people, we're talking about gods.
Gods who put an awful lot of effort into keeping the dean from opening the gate. But you bet they're not thrilled about what she's up to now. But before we had a chance to really get our blasphemy on, we were saved by the bell. If by bell you mean mind-splitting feedback because JP needed the floor.
So sorry to interrupt, but I fear I have to risk.
Explain to me why I shouldn't let my darling, deadly girl peel you like a crepe.
Why am I taking all the heat for losing the sword?
Because you were the one being a corporate creep when Team Fangless stole it. I say I try the Zeta toss. See if I can hit the middle of the 5th seal from 100 feet up.
5th seal? Have they already unearthed it?
I'm afraid so. Time is shorter than you think.
That's enough. You never let me do anything. Don't kill the weasel who stabbed you. Don't tear the head off your precious Carmilla.
Don't forget yourself, girl. I raised you from the dust when no one cared about you. Not your school, not your so-called friends. They used you up and spit you out. Did sweet little Laura even shed a tear before giving up your school for her precious Carmilla? Besides, their time is coming. I may not be able to breach the library quite yet, but after the 5th seal is open, well, keep an eye on things. I have to prepare for the ritual. And put the boy down. He's of no use without a windpipe.
Ritual? Is that how they're opening the seals?
Yes, I'm starting to suspect some kind of sacrifices involved.
D-Bear? I cared that you were dead. And I'm not just saying that so you stop turning down on me like I'm a cursed Slurpee. I could see how much you wanted everybody to be, like, safe. And Laura totally cried. You were like her hero. You were everybody's.
She didn't like
So
that.
thanks to JP, we not only have terrifying insight into how badly the dean has messed up Danny, but also the totally not bone-chilling revelation she'll be opening the 5th seal ASAP and coming for us next. Which means it's time to start looking outside of the box.
Still up to summoning a bloodthirsty pagan god?
We've got 3 candidates. Enki, the god of knowledge, Hoster, the shepherd of men, and Erishkigal, the queen of the underworld. I'm thinking she's our best bet. She's like the demon's sister, or reflection, or both. And the locket is hers, what with the book belonging to Enki and the sword to Hoster. And it's her turf the dean is looking to take over.
Okay. Well, why stop at bloodthirsty pagan god when you can go full-on death goddess?
Thinking the reason that we're always in over our heads is that we keep on picking fights that are over our heads. The dean has some supernatural nemesis who might want to help. Why not give that a try?
Oh, would you look at that? Laura Hall's chess master.
Look at us. Making plans, strategizing, comrades working shoulder to shoulder with no desperate kissing or lusty sexual undertones. No awkwardness, just good old-fashioned platonic buddies.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Bang, bangity bang. I said a bang, bang, bangity bang.
Bang, 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 bang.
Bang, bangity bang. I said a bang, bang, bangity bang.
Bang, bang, bang,
Bang, bang, bang, bang, bang, bang, bang, bang, bang. Jag vet inte. Jag vet inte. Jag vet inget. Okej. Okej. So much. Oh goodness, I love it. I can't even. I. Hmm? Huh? Goosebumps again. Okay. One episode left. Oh my god, I can't.
Hey, Betty. That was definitely not supposed to happen. It's just... She was being all supportive and...
And you were being...
stupid... sexy vampire. Stupid... desperate hormones. It was just a slip, right? One-time thing. Because we are grown-ups. And grown-ups don't just fling history and caution and dictionary on top of their desks to the wind. Grown-ups control their hormones. They do not control us.
Goddess. Oh my god.
I was thinking about doing a coffee run. Do you want anything?
Yeah, coffee sounds great and totally normal. I really like coffee, buddy.
Yeah, I'm getting a decaf.
Casual.
Doomed.
Yeah, you are, Laura. Oh god.
Hey, Betty. I thought you couldn't get through the communications block most of the time.
Sometimes I just say that so I can screen calls. Because, and I can't stress this enough, having to listen to you describe your dysfunctional sexcapades with Puss in Biker Boots makes me want to punch out my eardrums.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Focus up. The dean is already on to the 5th gate and you need 2 more Horcruxes, Alice.
Yeah, about that.
Alright, let's say I admit hypothetically that our best chance at getting the locket is summoning up the Dean's underworld nemesis. How do we even know she has it? And how are we going to get her here? And then when she's here, do we even think she'll give us the locket? I mean, she's the Dean's sister. How do we know she's even on our side?
Well, the locket is hers, and she made it to trap the Dean to begin with. Not to mention that she apparently knows everything the dead will ever know, which sounds like some sort of clairvoyance, which might even include the 4th talisman. So my vote is that we give one of the invocations in the Book of Lives the good old Silas try. Like, see, here, we could use the essence of the Death Lady to draw a circle and then contain her.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard to kill anyone if you're all incorporeal and trapped.
Okay, so we make a circle, summon up this Suresh Kagal, and then what? Convince her to give us the locket on our shared burning hatred for the Dean?
Oh, we've done stupider things.
Although, we didn't have to run those plans by my father. Into the bag, Dad. Just keep breathing into the bag. And now a quick recipe for Death God's summoning.
Papa Horace, he's me.
You will need half a cup of...
I need that
Cascaded
paper bag.
spice.
Can someone...
Why couldn't they just use powdered sugar? What would be wrong
I'm
with
not
powdered
feeling
sugar?
so well.
3. Half a cup. And now pour the rest of it also into the skull that is released. Alright, here goes some witchcraft. So, hi, Queen of Death. We were thinking we'd invoke you by the names of the Queen of the Earth, she who guards the gates and knows the names of all the dead. We bind you and command you. stand before us now. Ready, please?
Doesn't
chance to show
want to talk
convention,
to. Oh. Car! God damn it. Maddie!
Ooh. Who are we waiting for?
Yes! Finally! Oh my god! Oh no, that was the last. Oh, I wanted to say it more. Oh. Okay. That was act. It. One. That's all I can. Yeah. I am, like I said before, speechless because this was beyond my expectations, and I don't know what. Oh, yeah. I actually don't have anything to say. Mm. I still can't believe that season three has, started. It's so weird. So many feelings. I don't know. Well, I think I'm too tired to even think about English words right now, and yeah. If you watch this, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed Act 1 as much as much as I did. So yeah. See you next time. Act 2.